you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. As always, I am Mr. Clark Griswold, and you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. Go ahead, give me a follow there. You can DM me there, send me questions there, comments there. You can do the same below in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. I'm okay with that, but let me know why you didn't like it. Okay, guys? Now, even if we don't use this as a watch list, this is a great learning tool for you guys, okay? I'm giving you targets, I'm giving you entries, targets / exits, okay? So I'm going to look at the high conviction plays, the plays that I think are going to do the best on Monday, March 7th. So let's get started. You can go check out my watch list that I gave out. I have weekly setups for next week, and I have a full list of daily setups. And there is another video for my high conviction weekly swings, okay? So go check that one out as well. Let's get started with DWAC, the Donald Trump stock, okay? So I called this one out for Friday last week, and I had highs of the inside bar and lows of the inside bar. Well, we broke the low, okay, and we made some money here, okay, with put options. So now what we have is we're looking for a reversal, and what happens a lot of times on inside bars, not all the time, but the probabilities are there that if we have a inside bar and we go in one direction, the following day or week or whatever it may be, it reverses in the opposite direction. The other thing we kind of have going in our favor here for this to trend back up is this time frame here. Now the day is red, but Monday we could go green, and then we have a week, month, quarterly, and yearly that are all trending to the upwards direction, okay? So I look for that a lot. If you want this indicator, you can go into your indicators on TradingView, type in time frame continuity, and it's by board rider B, okay? So we are looking for this DWAC stock, this ticker, to trend upwards, okay? To have a reversal from what it did on Friday and break through. So we have a trigger at 98.75, okay? So that will be our where we get in with our call options, and our target will be the top of the preceding wick. That's where the shorts have their stop losses set, okay? So at $100.30, that's target 1. Target 2 is the top of the next wick at $101.85, okay? So 2 targets. If you get profits, guys, take them. I always say, and I'll always say at the beginning of my videos, take your profits, 10, 15, 20, 30%ers, take them. And then if it happens to run to 100, great. You got a 100% runner, okay? And you hit a home run. But we like to see those base hits and tight stop losses, and that's what will make you a great trader and a consistent trader along your journey, okay? So DWAC is number 1. Next up is Cisco Systems, CSCO. So same type of play. We have a reversal that we're looking to go to the upside, okay? And this one's a little bit more interesting as we get into it here. Cisco had a 2 down in the Strat. That's what we call it. So we broke below the previous bar, and so we call that a 2 bar. Okay, an inside bar is called a 1 bar, and a 3 bar an outside bar. Okay, so something that passes the high and the low of the previous day's candle or the previous candle. Inside bar stays within the previous days or previous range of the previous candle. Okay. So these are 2s. We can either have a 2 down, or this one, we have a 2 up. It only crossed above the high of the previous candle. This one only passed the low of the previous candle. Okay, so we have a 2 down that finished green. Okay, so that's probabilities that this is going to go higher. Okay, and that's what we play here. There's no MACDs, there's no RSIs. We don't have to draw any lines for a flag or a wedge or whatever you want to call it. We're just playing what the candlestick give us. Okay, so this is we're looking for a reversal to the upside. So our trigger is $56.91. Okay, so if that triggers, we're taking this long, and this pink line here on the top of the preceding wick at 57 bucks is our next target. It's our first target. Okay, so that's where you would take your first profits. But in saying that, this is also our trigger for our weekly swings, for this to go higher all week. Okay, so you can go from a day trade to a swing trade over the week. Okay, and then your next target obviously will be at this next highest wick that we can find, and that's on this inside bar right here. Okay, it's not clicking for me. There we go. That's your next trigger. So trigger 1 at this pink line, trigger 2 here, trigger 3 is at this blue line, which is the monthly trigger. Okay, so that's how I do my triggers. Yellow are day, pink are weeklies, and blues are my monthly triggers. Okay, next one up, HWY, that's Chewy. So Chewy has an inside bar, super powerful pattern, also known as an inside or a 1 bar in the Strat. And an inside bar shows consolidation on the stock or the ticker symbol, okay? Or the, if you're trading an ETF, it doesn't matter. A 1 bar or an inside bar shows consolidation, and I always describe them as a spring that's coiling, and it's getting tighter, 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 and it doesn't know which direction it's going to go, and then at some point it just explodes, and it's either going to go high or it's going to go low. Okay, so that's why we put our triggers at the high or the low of this inside bar candle. So this is where we have our triggers for Chewy on the day for starting Monday. So calls we'd be taking at 45.49, puts at 43.27, and the bottom of this wick is trigger 1. The bottom of this wick here is trigger 2. Same thing going up, trigger 1, trigger 2. Sorry, target 1 and target 2. Same thing as the below, target 1, target 2. These yellow lines are our triggers. So if you want to get tighter stops or tighter targets in between the top of this wick and the top of this one, we can go down to the hourly. Okay? And we can find our targets that way. So here's our first one, just a little one. Then we have here, then we have here, then we have here. Going to the downside, there's the first one, there's number 2, there's number 3, there's number 4, there's number 5. Okay, so that's how we can break it down even further if you want to tighten up your targets and get out of the trade sooner or find closer targets. Okay, and the final one I have for you guys, KDP. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it, and subscribe. And when you do, hit that bell. That bell will give you notifications for when I send out these daily videos, okay? And I do them for our day trades. I send out swing trades, monthly trades, motivational videos, learning tools, a bunch of other stuff, okay? So give me a follow there. I would appreciate it, as I do all of my followers, okay? So Keurig is the last one. KDP has an outside bar, okay? So outside bar, as I said previously, goes higher than the previous bar. It also goes lower than the previous bar. And the one thing I like here is our time frame is to one direction, okay? And this day and this week might change because it is a new week and a day starting on Monday. So this might change, but currently we have full time frame to the upside on Keurig Dr. Pepper. But we always be prepared for a trigger to the low side for puts. But calls we'd be taking at 39.03, puts at 37.92. I'll give you a trick if you can't watch these constantly. Just put in a little alert here, okay? So you can right click or press Alt A and just put a little alert. And that's this orange dotted line. So you give this little alert here and it'll give you a warning just before you're about to cross, and then you can watch it a little sooner. The other thing you can do is if you have automated trading, then automate this thing to get in at 39.03 for calls at whatever the market price is, okay? And then you can set your stop at 20% or 15% or whatever you want. If you want to take 10% on the trade, go for it. I'd take 10% all day. 10% a day is 50% a month, or 50% a week, and 200% a month, okay? I would take 200% a month in a heartbeat. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, give me a follow, give me a like, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.